guys, we are here, and it's time now for our 8-team Joes and Pros Elite Tournament that we're going to be running. It is $500 winner-take-all. We're going to play out the round of 8 tonight. Then anyone who makes it through that will come back for the round of 4 and round of 2 on Sunday with that winner-take-all $500 prize on the line.
That's right. So we've got 4 sign-ups here total. We have esp.Godson on this side, right in front of us, and esp.Xp3 sitting on the other side as our pros. These guys qualified through our online qualifiers to be able to come here and play at PAX for some big money tomorrow, but also to captain these pros and Joes teams in this 8-team bracket. So right now, just waiting on the last player to get into the game. And these are not all their actual names, Mr. Bob, Mr. Badger, Killa Vanilla, Esoterodactyl, but that's what we're going to call them for this game.
That's correct. And
yeah, Godson does have his proper name, though, and XP3 should be logging into his own account as well, so we'll have that as soon as he's able to get into the server.
I imagine he is. So anyone who's sitting around and wondering what we're going to show, this is Elite Mode, the premier competitive mode of ShootMania. And basically you have 2 teams of 3 squaring off against each other. They take turns attacking and defending. Now, the team who actually attacks only gets to use one of their players. That player gets an Insta-Gib laser rifle. It's a 1-shot, 1-kill on any of the defenders. And their goal is either to kill all 3 of the defenders or capture the point before time runs out.
All right, so everyone has readied up, and it looks like we will begin here with Team XP3 versus Team Godson. XP3 actually leading things off for us here on the castle.
Of course. So XP3, of course, very, very accurate laser rifle. Can hit some pretty stellar shots, and we'll see what sort of positions everyone wants to take up. A pretty normal defensive position, honestly, for everyone, including the Joes on this team.
All right, so this is a version of the castle that actually removed one of the walls that we cast in our online qualifiers. Slight changes in these maps can turn into big differences in how they actually play out. So XP3 is going to head over to that jump pad. The blue defenders hopping around, giving him a couple of targets, but not able to hit any lasers yet.
Oh, he's so close on some of those, though. Killa Vanilla, unfortunately, not able to land any rockets, and he does avoid the laser shots. Oh, and that's actually Godson already done, so the ESP Pro player is out. Just one-on-one now.
Oh! 3 up, 3 down.
That was like XP3 was just warming up. He's like, are my settings okay? Are they all right? Yeah, they are. 3 shots, 3 kills.
Hey, well, he just played Siege and Speedball for 2 hours, so now he's sitting down and he's like, okay, how do I do this laser again? Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3. There, it's done. And he's good to go now. So we're back on defense now. I can see XP3 kind of explaining to the other guys sort of what to do. They are mic'd up with each other so they can communicate. And actually, XP3's mic is not down by his mouth. It's up on the top of his head. But we'll see how Godson does as the first attacker for Team Godson. This is, again, our player that qualified through the online qualifiers to earn a trip here.
Adrian is out. Oh man. So was Lucky Sean. Godson's are 2 people with him, but it's a quick 2-0 for red so far. XP3, the lone defender, standing there at the end.
Kind of interesting. I wonder if our pros, XP3 and Godson, are maybe underestimating some of our Joes. This is, I mean, that's one of the shining things about ShootMania. You can pick up and play and understand immediately. So these guys could have maybe only played a couple hours. As long as they're accurate, they know what they're doing.
And Lucky Sean, a little bit of a slow start there, maybe something a bit wrong as he was getting used to the settings and such, but just kind of out on the map now, sporting that Canadian flag as a symbol. All
right, so let's see how Lucky Sean progresses through the map here. A couple of prediction rockets coming down at him. He'll need to stay out of that channel just to make sure he doesn't get snagged accidentally. He's making his way up the right side, has eyes on a defender, but unable to land any lasers so far.
Yeah, he's very, very close to some of those long-range lasers. As we can see, the map is being pinged right next to him, so everyone keeping very aware of where he's at any given point in time. And a great 40-meter shot off to the side.
Nice rail, but time is running out. The capture is exposed right now. If you don't know, in Elite, the first 45 seconds are meant for you to work your way up, and the last 15 seconds you have to capture that goal. It's very tense, and he lives with 1 health left, manages to take the pole, and red team takes a 3-0 lead. XP3 laughing at his teammate, of course.
And so it's Esoterodactyl on the attack now. That's a fun name.
Esoterodactyl, yep.
Esoterodactyl.
Not actually the guy playing, but is the name that we have for him, so that's what we're going to call him.
Esoterodactyl. I like that.
That's a little esoteric.
Yes.
Dactyl.
Nah. All right. So he's starting to roll his way up the front. No one really deciding to take and jump around the back upper area. It's a lot more secluded off, but you can gain that critical high ground advantage.
That's right, and this is actually probably the hardest attack path, this long ramp here, because any rockets can just be sent from behind. It looks like he did actually get attacked from behind there, lost all 3 armor. So Red taking a 4-0 lead in Elite. You only play to 6 points, and you have to win by 2, but this is already looking pretty stacked for XP3's team.
Okay, well, we'll see if Adrian now can keep things rolling for Red. They have not dropped in a round yet. We do want to mention that usually if teams are pretty evenly matched, the defending round is usually the much easier one. Oh, Adrian almost jumping off the map there a little bit.
Yeah, if you jump off the map, you are done, basically, in this mode. We actually had nothing. The Counter-Strike player for Evil Geniuses fell while playing this map earlier, so don't feel embarrassed if it happens to you. It happens to everyone at least once, maybe only once.
Yes.
Before you never do it
Whoa,
again. Nice
what
rail.
A shot from Adrian off to the side. So after a slow start, picks it up with some very efficient laser rifle shots.
Adrian is our player on our very far right at the end of that team over there. He's got the bandana and he's actually cruising through. Only 1 defender left, and with 2 armor available, he can just hop on that pole and do the ring around the Rosie and capture that goal.
Unbelievable. So a 5-0. Now, it's important to note that it is 1st to 6, and you have to win by 2. Clearly, Red is ahead by more than 2 at the moment, but we'll see if Blue can start to bring things back. Now, everything resting on Killa Vanilla. If he can start to bring things back, it'll get some of the premier attackers for their team up and running again, but he has a lot of work, and look at this.
Oh, Killa Vanilla getting no respect. Oh, 2 hits already from XP3. 1 more rocket is going to end this round. He can't even get across the bridge. This is looking mighty over at the moment.
And he's dodging really well, just trying to land a shot, but XP3 finishes him off. Map number 1 going to esp.Xp3's team. We want to mention that all of these are a best of 3 the entire way, so there's still an opportunity for Godson's team to make things back.
That's right, a 6-0 sweep in the first map, but it is a best of 3, so the blue team can regroup a little bit here, try and figure out what went wrong, probably the dying part. Is what I would first try to assess and figure out how they could not die better.
I think second would then be shooting their opponents, so that's no. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go to another map here, and this is actually high ground. One of the maps that went through the map-making competition. If you guys don't know, ShootMania held a map-making competition before PAX. And this is one of the finalists, so here we have it.
This is a very interesting map. Important to note for you guys actually playing, it is very large. It is a large map. You're going to basically have to keep moving the whole time and trying to get to that goal. But the other nice element there, yes, we are playing this. This is one of the winning maps from the map-making competition, like you mentioned earlier. It's very big, so really it's just a matter of making your way over to the goal and trying to basically outwit your defenders. There are some routes that are a lot sneakier than others, but there's a couple of routes that run up the sides where you can be really exposed. So we'll see how the players do on this map.
All right, so of course it is a, let's see if everyone is readied up. Looks like everyone on XP3's team is ready to go, but we're just waiting for Godson's team to F6 up and get ready. It's not that long of a countdown timer one way or another. There it is, minute-and-a-half countdown timer has officially started as 1 person on that team has readied up, so at the very most, it'll take that long and we'll get things going.
Yeah, and you will during this warm-up want to figure out the map, so everyone's readied up, and we are about to begin. This is not a map that has been used in competitive play before. It is a winning map from the map-making tournament, so we'll see how these guys fare on a brand new map. Even our pros have not played on it before.
And, of course, this is Godson attacking. They did switch turns, so it's a very tall map. As you can see, you've got rail pads pretty much the entire way, and then you've got to attack steadily up ground all the way to the back. It almost takes your entire time just to be able to make it up there, so defenders can really establish a nice position right away.
That's right. The other aspect of having a huge map like this is that the defenders can actually get separated trying to find the attacker, and if they do, wow, only 2 armors left. Not sure where that first rocket came from, but he's got the goal in sight. All he has to do is land a couple of rails. I mean, even if you don't know the map, if you kill all 3 defenders, you win the round, so you could always focus on that aspect as well.
And there we go. He misses the first rail on Adrian, but is able to come back and pick one off right afterwards. So it's just teammates esp.Godson versus Xp3 at the moment.
Oh man, I heard a rocket travel right behind him, so it is teammate versus teammate. Both of these guys playing for ESP. It is a showdown situation. He's trying to work toward the goal. He lands the rail. No, he doesn't.
No.
And it looks like he will not be able to cap it in time. 40%, and Red takes that round.
Man, so close there at the end, but Red just keeps on rolling. It's a 7th straight round taken in a row. Sabotage, as Godson points out.
Yes, Sabo is Godson's term for sabotage, where he screws up, basically, and plays it off like he's sabotaging his team. But really, he's just bad. No, I'm just kidding. So he actually sent a really good precedent. He worked his way to the goal very quickly, and then it became a game of actually trying to fight your way in, rather than, you know, not wasting too much time working his way to the goal, trying to figure out how to get there, because that is a big part of this huge map. And here you see another little aspect of the map, Xp3 hopping up these steps. Basically, the problem with that is it exposes him every time he jumps. It's a predictable pattern back down to the ground, and rockets can be really easily aimed while someone's jumping like that.
And Godson was ready for it, but Killer Vanilla, unfortunately, jumping. And when you jump in this game, you've got to make sure that you have a perfectly planned purpose for it, because if you jump unnecessarily, you'll kind of set waypoints for one. And a great shot from Xp3. They're unbelievable.
Oh man!
And he captures the goal and throws up the horn right at the end.
And that's a sort of a trademark Xp3 thing, I think. Every time he wins an attacking round, he just plays the horn sound. That's actually something that's kind of left over from Trackmania. You could set your own custom horn and just blast it whenever you want. So that just made its way into ShootMania as well, and I like it. You can actually customize it in the actual game. But Killa Vanilla is going to be the next attacker here for the blue team, for Team Godson. We'll see how he actually makes his way forward and how the defenders have a look at him.
So Killa Vanilla trying to pick off that long-range laser. Wasn't too far off for that distance, as we saw kind of whisked right by Adrian. Oh, that was almost a prediction rocket hit from across the map as well.
All right, 15 more seconds before the goal is able to be captured, so he's going to make his way up. Now it's going to be a fight in. That was a good rail to start things off, down to only 2 armor. Don't fall in the electrified water, because you will just instantly lose the round. And here we go. We got 2v1, but down to only 1 armor, and actually hit on the side to end that round. Red taking a 3-0 lead once again.
All right, so this has been pretty convincing so far from our red team, and red team and Lucky Sean is now on the attack. We'll see if he can keep things rolling here. It's been, from the red players so far, a pretty aggressive play, and I really like that. So we'll see if he keeps things going in that regard, or if he's going to try and play a sneakier route, maybe through the tunnels or around the back of the capture point.
All right, our signups, actually, I just want to point out, we're basically just randomly placed on these teams. No, we, you know, the players themselves didn't pick anyone. These guys all played at our open stage near the back of our setup here earlier today, and anyone who won a round of Royal actually just got signed up to come play for this Elite. So they did well at Royal already, so we know that they have some moves, some skills, but they may not be familiar with Elite yet. And you can see that Lucky Sean and Adrian having really good shots is actually helping just immensely, maybe not even knowing how to play Elite or these maps very well. So let's see if he can get up these steps. Oh, he's going to eat a rocket. He's down to just 1 armor, 10 seconds left to get on the cap. Nice rail, but I don't think it's going to be enough here.
Oh, well, that's 2. If he can land 1 more shot, he'll actually win. And Godson, I'm sure, is going to back
3 seconds
off now. Yeah, Godson stepping away. Once it gets to that point, you know they can't cap. There's no reason to expose yourself.
All right, so blue taking the first round of this map high ground. Actually, the first round of this match so far.
That's right.
So blue, actually, this could be the start of great things for them. Let's see how Pterodactyl goes on with this high ground attack.
This esoteric pterodactyl making its way up, flying, if you will. And so far, the blue players have actually been taking a little bit slower, a little bit more measured approach in making sure that they can land some long-range rails before they actually head up. But no, pterodactyl, yeah, that pad right there you can't jump off of, but as soon as you activate your jump/endurance, you start sprinting.
Yeah, it's actually nice because normally you can't activate your endurance at all unless you jump first, but on those little tracks, those metal tracks, basically you turn into a train, I guess, and you just start flying across. But he's actually going to work his way back down toward the jump pad. This is fine for him because it actually shoots him so far and so quickly that it's hard for the defenders to land rockets. Nice 3.5 meter hit. He's on his way. 2 hits, 1 to go. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Oh,
the goal can be capped now, so he can just ring around the rosy and maybe get it.
No! Oh, so close. He took out Xp3 first of all. The crowd felt the pain as well, but red goes up now 4-1.
All right, Adrian cleaning up there for Team XP3. Only 2 more rounds away from actually just winning this match 2-0. So blue still has some life in them. They have to basically defend successfully here if they hope to have a chance. So who is actually attacking? We've got Adrian for XP3 team.
That's right, the defender from the last set, but we'll see what he can offer now. Really taking a slow, measured approach as he runs up to the front, trying to pick off those long-range rifles there, and can't quite snag that one. Looks like there was a break between him and the defender. I'm
really a little curious that no one's taken the tunnel routes. There are those big holes that everyone just keeps to walk over or walk around. That's not like a pit where you just fall in and die. That is actually an alternate track that you can try out. But here we go as we're actually nearing the end of this map here. 4-1 so far for the red team. Adrian has not hit anyone yet, but he's getting closer to the danger zone. He's got 10 seconds left to cap that point or kill all 3 defenders. Things are looking grim for him now.
I don't think he can get there in time, unfortunately.
Godson killed himself.
That is, I believe, the official second sabotage so far by him.
Yep.
So
he averages 4 sabotages per match. He's only at 2 so far, but you know there's still plenty of time left. Let's see, he's attacking now, so if he just hit backspace, that would be 3. And but no, he is actually going to try and attack in through here. I wonder if he's going to take the tunnels. No one's done that yet. Nope.
All right, well, rolling his way up. Actually, this is the path that most of the attackers have been taking so far. No one really favoring that right-hand side. So we'll see if that's going to be his key to success. Oh, he takes a great prediction rocket there from Lucky Sean.
Yeah, Lucky Sean proving to be a little bit fortunate and hitting.
Or lucky, if you will.
No, not that. I hadn't even considered that. But yeah, Godson actually coming down now. Has not hit the defender yet. Only down to 2 armor. So. Actually a bit of a disadvantage for him trying to come into the goal here.
Oh, really nice shot, but unfortunately he takes a rocket in return, and it's just 1 armor left. Godson is down, and it's just one more attack round needed here. And
match
it's
point.
XP3 on match point.
XP3 for match point. If he successfully attacks here, that will be this first match wrapped up for the fans plus pros little elite tournament that we've got going on here for $500 for the first place team of this event. XP3 is moving in now and trying to figure out his plan of attack. All the defenders falling back, waiting near the point. I, of course, advise that as this map is very large. You don't want to get caught with the attacker sneaking in behind you. That would just be embarrassing. So Godson is actually going to take point here, try and land those early rockets. XP3 not... Oh, XP3 actually does hit Kill a Vanilla, but Pterodactyl takes an armor off of him. There's a second one from Pterodactyl down to just 1 armor now.
So XP3...
Oh, falls in the water!
Another ESP sabotage!
They better not do that tomorrow when they're playing for $1,000. That's all I gotta say. But Kill a Vanilla actually now some new life breathed into the blue team if he can manage to take an attacking round. Have a word with that map maker. Kill a Vanilla has a chance to keep blue alive. Can he do it?
That's right. And if they're able to take this round, you know, supposing again that blue team does have the, or the defending team has the advantage, they'll be pretty close to tied. So we'll see if Kill a Vanilla can do it, though it's certainly an uphill battle one way or another.
Now, I noticed a couple of players were jumping over the jump pads. You just have to walk onto it for it to actually launch you. There you go. And Kill a Vanilla, oh, with a red attacker, sorry, defender, right there in his face, not getting the rail things. Oh, they're looking scary now for Kill a Vanilla. Nice rail, though, on the fall down.
Lands one. Oh, if he had gotten the second there, he may have been in good shape, but unfortunately it goes down, and XP3's team is going to advance to the semifinals.
All right, let's hear a round of applause for both teams doing such a good job there for our first match, and we're going to get working on setup for the next match right now.
Yep, that's right. So all of our teams will be jumping in here pretty soon. We'll be back really quick with another round of 8 match here at our Joe's and Pros $500 Elite Tournament.